All right. Welcome back, YouTube and Twitch folks. I had to go through the beginning or the part before this because it didn't save it. I don't remember not saving for some reason. But anyway, so these two got some levels. So let's get them leveled up for various reasons. Or as various things. Force lightning? No, not yet. But soon. He's got the droid one. You want her most... Oh, she got a new heal. Yeah, do that. She's got another level. Unarmed Specialist. That's what I was really looking for. Unarmed Specialist 4. Shit, yeah. Finally. Thank God for that. Let's see. Now Force Lightning? Damn it. We'll get more energy resist. Why not? And then we'll get Curtain Girl. Security. Give her that power attack thing. That seemed pretty insane. When Chewbacca 2 was using it. Oops. Wait. Want to give her any kind of self buffs. Yeah, she'll need that. Wait, what did I... Did I click? Whatever. I don't even know what I clicked on to give her. Whatever, it's fine. All right. Oh, also YouTube folks, camera's over here now. I changed the cam just because I've never really been crazy about where it's at.
What is it?
And especially now with the bigger monitor, like it's even worse. Like it's like even higher up. Anyway, so I've tried a few different places. Not gonna bother boring you with the details, but all you need to know is that it's always been in just it's a pain in the dick to set up, is what it is. So this is about the best place I could get it? Really? Wait, who has the better computer? I forget who. I think she probably does. Actually, I think her computer use might be shit. Hers is slightly better. Blinding glare off my glasses. Go to download a program called Shutdown. Yeah, so the camera might be moving over the next couple of things. If you don't like the camera here or you see something, believe me, I probably already know. And I'll be working on it. But yeah, it's a big pain in the ass. Also, it's Jolinar's birthday. I'll still never not see that magnetically sealed as magically sealed. Security will be... Well, it's...
My life is yours.
This is a secure computer security access. Unauthorized access. Wait, what? How did you fail that? So count is modified. What the fuck is it talking about? All right. Anyway, we'll ignore that, I guess. Well, hello, hostiles. Oh, these fucking blow up. Annoying. Here, Grandma. You four shock them. Ooh. Destroy droids. Bam! Even better. Matrix. Wait, they're making a full Matrix game? I knew the new movie was coming out, but...
The honor is mine.
Just to your regular attacks.
What?
No, don't use your weapon. Please. Let's go see it. She's gonna die. For the stupid ass exploding droids. Good lord. No, not that. Anything but that. Good lord. Okay, so they apparently send 8,000 droids in to this room. Good to know. Let's see. Well, at least it saved us this time. Let me go ahead and heal. Also, the other thing I'm not crazy about is that the chat is like way to the right now. Thing is, she's without a tank, she's just gonna get wrecked. Stop shooting with your fucking blaster. And there's poison in there. Jesus Christ.
Soon we shall know.
Think there's enough shit in there?
My life is yours.
No, hurry up. And you're right, your life is mine. To do with as I choose. I don't want her to go back in melee because there's more explosive shit. Because this game, like every other game ever made, hates melee players.
Is mine.
These things are tanky as fuck.
I hear you.
You might have to check out that Matrix thing, whatever that is. The code will go unrestricted, will allow unrestricted access to the containment system through the Gato command console. Use the computer console to run software on the containment system. Okay. Is that actually go to or got to? Because I remember the got to is the name of the guy. Minefield is inactive. Okay. Containment fields are active. Turrets are operating normally. Okay. Only basic diagnostic can run on the restricted systems. Oh, okay, so we need to try to unlock. All programs can be run on a system after it's unlocked. To unlock a system, you must acquire its access code. Unlock containment cell system. Access the containment cell system is now unrestricted. Okay, so can I now go here? With the unload it? Shut down. Yes. Oh, this is the programs I have access to. Okay, okay. So yeah, let's shut down the containment cells. I'm guessing that's all we can do for now. I'm guessing we'll find the unlock codes for other stuff later. What are you talking about, that that base building game with the old-timey clothing style thing? I don't know what it was called. But yeah, as long as Space Marine 2 is on.
How may I serve?
Is on Steam, I'll play it for sure.
Yes.
Not really doing a lot of damage over there, I don't feel like. Hey, she's doing all right. She's doing all right for herself. I didn't give her haste or anything either, so that didn't help. Nightingale, yes. That one. That game. Yeah, that looks pretty interesting.
The honor is mine.
She has, like, literally no security. Damn. This is Super Trap.
What is it?
A trap. That's what it is. No, maybe not. Just a long, ominous hallway filled with vents. Droid appears to be badly damaged. Access the memory core. You're able to recover access code to the turret system. Okay. Now all those words together make sense. So now we can turn off the turret system. Or maybe we could even turn the turret system against them. Not turret. Turret. Yeah, I didn't say it, but they've been sneaky about that kind of bullshit before.
My life
Like,
is yours.
not saying that it's exclusive and then like, ah, psych, just kidding. All right, program library. Okay, so I don't need to upgrade that one. Gotcha. So can I forget if I unlock it from here? Oh yeah, unlock restricted system. Derp. Unlock the turret system. Go back to the turrets. Oh, I can only shut it down. It wasn't really a failure. I turned it off. That's a little different.
Hear you.
We checked this room, right? Yeah, we did. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Space Marine 2. The first one was great.
The honor is mine.
How do I click? I can just tab.
I hear you.
Whoa, hey! Easy. Guy's like right in our face. Yeah, just nuke him. Alright, her, I'm going to control her a little bit more. I'll give her, do her self buff.
How may I serve?
Then do the power attack. She's probably going to have... Oh! Damn. Alright, I was going to say she's going to have some pretty big negatives to hit, but...
Yes.
She's holding her own. She's holding her own pretty good. But what do you do? Stop. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to go fear some guys in a completely different room. There's only one mob in here. Let me go get more. It's like being in a pug. With one of those tanks that, like, keeps pulling constantly without paying any attention to the healer mana.
I have succeeded.
But yeah, if you notice any audio or any visual weirdness, definitely let me know. We'll talk later on Twitch. What we thought. I don't mind the angle. The angle I don't really mind too much, other than it shows my turkey neck. Because I'm a fat piece of shit. But to enter the count. I don't know what the count is. So Yeah, her computer sucks. I'm not even gonna bother trying. These two are bad with compute. Oh shit. Oh, these are destroyed. Or disabled. They're disabled. What? Why are they attacking? We specifically disabled them, but alright. Disabled. Just kidding. They still work. I think the worst part of this, and this is the same issue with the other game though, right? Was like having to micro each character. And it wouldn't be so bad if like, oh, well, I'm changing up what I'm doing each time. So it's like, you know, mixing it up. But you're not. Like, you're always doing the same thing. Like, you're usually doing, like, oh, okay, I'm going to spam destroy this, or I'm going to spam power attack. Why are you trying to heal? Or this person should always be auto-attack, or always be...
I hear you.
Okay, you can stop now. Should always be, you know, casting power attack.
A weakness is revealed.
Damn, she actually... Well, I think I did a little bit of AE damage here, but... It's going and fucking them up. And I don't think there's a way... And I think we had the same issue with the other game, too, where I tried to find a way to just say, okay, favor this attack or this buff over anything else. I don't think they had that technology just yet. Yeah, she's doing pretty good. Better than I thought she would be. Download the Matrix thing and then remember that I still can't get a new goddamn GPU. I've been hitting up the Newegg Shuffle. I had multiple people helping me hit the Newegg Shuffle every day. Well, not every day, but every day they have it, like, you know, something I would actually want. And still no luck. So, like, 3 to 5 people trying to go in all the time on it for me. And we still can't...
What is it?
Can't get a goddamn GPU. The hell? Oh, it's a little turret that's totally disabled. That we disabled. Remember when we disabled that thing? Those were good times.
You are no match for us.
Don't shit talk the turret. Like, it doesn't even have a face. It can't talk. Like, what's the point? Alright, her... Force power ability. Shitters. Her mana, her force juice is low. It's legit part of the first movie. Interesting. God, come on. I'll wait for mana to come back, because despite the other girl holding her own, she's not doing that much damage. And remember when I told you... Camera's over here. Remember when I told you that Destroy Droid was going to come in handy? And you said no. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, who's laughing now? Holy shit. It won't stop doing the welcome to the chat room thing on my OBS screen. Yeah, if it's just like a tech demo thing, I don't expect it to be very long.
They have gotten farther than I calculated.
I realized that was going to happen.
Very resourceful, but they shall go no farther. Activate the mines.
Great.
Let us see how far they get now.
Sir, your comm is on. God damn it! Playing this kind of makes you want to play Dragon Age 1, the first one. You're electrocuting me, bitch. Where are you going? Oh, there's a turret over there. My bad, didn't see you. I didn't see it. Yeah, see, she did like 20% of its health in a single round. And again, I keep forgetting to give her haste, because you have to keep doing it. I don't think we've gotten any more, no. Yeah, oh yeah, my machine's gonna cry. I still got a 980 Ti, so... I've been trying to get a new GPU, but... It's a fucking nightmare. At this point, I was getting very close to just saying, fuck it. Oh, hell. Gas in here. Hold on. Do this. Then do that.
My life is yours.
Luckily, I think they actually resisted the... Are you buffing or... I don't know what you're doing, but... That wasn't a very good hit. 17, 17, 9. I don't... Game just crashed? I think the game might have just crashed. I've been saving... Well... Oh, no. She just went down. That's fine. Oh, because there's 20 fucking more robots that came in from the other side. I wouldn't be surprised if she ran in there and, like, unlocked the door. This is where the mines were. I think. Yep, alright. Go back this way. Wait, where did those droids even come from? Oh, from that room.
How may I serve?
Make sure she's still...
I hear you.
Lord, this fucking thing won't die. This is apparently like a super one.
My life
Is it? Because it's taken a fuckload of hits to kill. Unless it's just getting super lucky on its saves. No, it's just a guard droid. I don't know why it's acting so tough. Must have had a lot of really bad rolls. Oh yeah, if it's gonna be something like that, yeah, it's gonna be very, very big. That's the alarm kicking back on all of a sudden.
What is it?
Alright, let's see if we can't get...
How may I serve?
Not get RNG fucked this time. Yeah, this time it's fallen. Last time they were just beating the shit out of it and it wasn't doing shit.
This to battle. A weakness is revealed.
Yeah, see, they're going down way faster this time.
My life.
I also wish they had icons for the buffs, because there's like the arrows pointing up to tell you like, oh, they have 3 buffs on. It's like, well, I wish I knew which ones they were. Didn't come to the door that time. Ah, yes, she's going in there to start shit again. Sweet Jesus.
The honor is mine.
The AI is so bad in this. You can tank it then, bitch. You pull them, you tank them. That's the rule for this group.
My
Fucking, I hate pugs. Holy shit. Classic pug behavior. But yeah, I cannot wait to get the new card. Because there are a few games. Damn it, the camera. Every time you see me look over here, it's because I've moved the camera. And I forgot. I'm so used to it being on the top of my monitor, which is obviously here, which you can't see, but just pretend that you can. But yeah, there's a few playthroughs that I would like to do after I get the new GPU. Red Dead Redemption is one of them. Possibly GTA 5. Just games that are gonna just be more intense on the PC. That streaming them would just kind of be a pain in the ass, you know what I mean? Just because they'd be so intense on the system. I'd be streaming it at like,
My life is yours.
40 frames a second in lower. It'd be all over the place, so yeah. These turrets are damaged. Feast is like, fine. Make me run up and I didn't get anything to do. Do entirely first person? I doubt that. I doubt I would. Even though I would have the desire to do so. Oh, hey. It's me. I was like, who's this trick? Oh, wait. That's me. Also, I want to... I don't know how to hide the helm. I don't know if it's under... Let me look real quick, because I know you can do it. Combat movement. You can move your character while in combat mode. Your control over character movement is disabled while in combat mode. Why on earth would you ever turn that on? I mean, I'm sure there's a reason, but I straight up don't know why you would. All right, I don't see it. I swear you could hide masks, but I'll look at it later. I'm not gonna run around with it now. Yeah, I think I'd love Red Dead 2. It's yet another game that's super long, which is one reason I didn't play it when it first came out. Camera's over there. And like I say, I'm sure this GPU, I'd really have to drop the settings a bunch, I bet, to get it at a decent, consistent frame rate. Switch defense protocol to include you and your companions. Now switch defense mode. If someone choose to attack you, the drone will be attacking. Or, you know what I mean. Let's scavenge this one. Nice. You got stuff! I wasn't expecting to find me here. Because I thought I was going through the minefield. Excess full. Access primary power supplies. Switch containment cells to secondary system. Sure. Switch docking hatch to secondary system. Okay. I don't really know what we did. But we did something. And you know me, Red Dead would be one of those games that we'll end up playing. Like, I'll have to put in other games in between, because otherwise otherwise we'll be playing that nonstop for like 2 or 3 months. Because I'll want to get in and mess around with a bunch of stuff and do a lot of the extra stuff and whatnot. But yeah, I don't doubt I'd like it. But I want to see it in all of its 3080 power. Oh, that one's sealed. Oh, okay, this is just the frag mines. I don't think I have any destruction, do I? I think anybody does.
Yes.
Not in this group. Or demolitions, 6. Here, let the old lady disarm. She's almost certainly not going to recover them. I do like that option a lot. You failed. See, let that explosion to the face encourage you in the future. Here, no, disable it. Oh God, we're gonna do this again, aren't we? I guess it didn't hurt enough, huh? Alright, so I'm gonna have to micro control these motherfuckers. So they don't run into the fucking mines. This is a solid team, though.
The honor is mine.
Skills-wise, we're lacking with demolition, which is unfortunate.
A weakness is revealed.
But
Hear you.
Alright, we'll just disable.
I cannot open this mechanism.
Alright. Hello?
My life is yours.
Could you seriously not see that droid that's... Oh, it's because the fucking bombs. Like the hit box or the collision box on the bombs is fucking ridiculous. Like you can't click past them. But who told...
What is it? My life is yours.
You know what? We're going solo. Because these idiots are gonna walk through this shit. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Some people will be totally fine with that, but... I would probably mix in some, shorter games in there. I definitely wouldn't want too longer games. Because we ran that experiment for a while, remember? Camera's over here. Where I was changing up, all the time. Like, it was a different game every month. I did not like that at all. It's hard enough for me to keep up with a game when I'm playing it, straight. But compound that with playing it once a week? Yeah, I was not going to remember any of that shit.
My life is yours.
I'm glad you'd said that, because...
I hear you.
Because I need you to kind of sacrifice yourself.
My life is...
Feeling good?
I hear you.
She'll be fine. Walk it off. It's just explosive shrapnel in your rib cage. You'll be okay. See, she's already up, feeling great. Oh, I have a stealth thing on, apparently. Xenosaga in between. Yeah, nice short game. Or maybe some RimWorld. Holy shit. Alright, let's pause. Y'all need to buff up, because this is going to be a bitch.
My life is yours.
I had to do another buff, I think. Oh, okay, fine.
I hear you. This looks to be a control center of some sort.
Thanks. Luckily, there's a bunch of fucking mines in the middle. No, what are you doing? No, stop, idiot. Sweet fucking mother may I. No, you stupid cow. That sure is a delicious looking minefield you got going there. I'd sure like to run in the middle of that. This is going to be a fucking nightmare to try to clear through because of those stupid ass mines. See, your buffs are already off. Good God. The buffs in this game are way too short. I need to see if that's a fucking mod. Just make it so the buffs don't disappear after 2 seconds. It's ridiculous. Redonkulous, even.
I hear you.
This one will fall.
Get fucked. Oh, sneaky little bitches. No, there definitely was not enough droids here. Hey,
Life is yours.
again, I am really glad you say that.
What is it?
The sound of her, like,
Honor is mine.
falling to the
I hear
ground
you.
right afterwards really sells
Is
it.
mine.
I hear you.
How may I serve?
Yes.
You know what you gotta do.
The honor is mine.
I hear you.
Listen, if your destruction skill was higher, you would just be able to take them up. And whose fault is that it's not higher? Technically, I guess mine.
My life is yours.
Yes.
Like, you don't need to tell me that your life is mine. I know that. Clearly.
Honor.
What is it?
Suddenly, she just permanently
Life is
dies.
yours.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think you can do that. You can't, like... You can't actually do something smart,
I hear you.
like throw a rock into the mine. Damn it. I'm so used to looking up.
The honor.
What is it?
Poor visas.
The honor is mine.
I hear you.
You did good. You did real good walking into those mines. How many times am I going to do that? All right. All right, we should probably heal her though, because she's in a bad way. She actually heals a decent amount now. Well, that's nice. I know you could just pick up a rock or a pin, toss it across, but oh no. Can't have that. Too bad treat injury doesn't help the force heal. Okay, what do we want to give her? Deflection roll bonus would not be terrible. Anything that gives plus skill, definitely not. Let's get the deflection roll thing. Since we find a lot of range shit. See, she's got 2 powers. Damn, still no lightning. We'll definitely give her... Actually, there's really no point in giving her the speed upgrade, because she shares my buff with me. So it's really doubling up on that. It's not really worthwhile. Power increases the physical attribute saving throws of the Jedi and all party members by 5 points. Physical attributes by 5. That's incredibly big. That's what she said. We'll definitely pick that. That actually is quite good. Let's get the force push stuff just for fun. The force whirlwind, just for the hell of it. Again, damage I'm not worried about at all. Yeah, demolitions, of course, was cross-class for both of these two. Get her security up. I mean, again, I don't really have a problem with the idea that they're going for, right? Because otherwise, you just work on, like, one character does this, one character has this skill, one character has that skill. But this forces you to kind of think about, like, oh shit, what if they're separated? But so I don't mind it. It's just some of again, the worst situation was Milk Toast Solo versus the 2 melee chicks. That was a bit ridiculous. But other than that, I like the idea because too often in the first one you would just buff up the one character or like one character for each skill and just run with it because almost always you would have that whoever you needed. So I definitely don't mind it as an idea. Let's see. Program library. Unlock. All programs can be run on a system after it's unlocked. Unlock power distribution system. Ooh, shit, they're restricted to bridge. We're not there. We're in the control center, I think, right? Yeah. Primary secondary power systems are online. Did we turn those on? I don't really understand what we did in that one room, to be totally honest. We actually could have turned the minefield off if we'd have probably went a different path. But yeah, Sarkard, I'm the same as you. Like, I like watching long playthroughs. But I know that some people can get bored of the same game. Even if they like it, they might get bored of the same game. So that's why, for like really long games, I don't have a problem with switching it up. So we can't find the freaking mind controls. Mind control. Well, I think for playing C, I think that's more of a Sith thing. Because I'm not running into it. I'm making my subordinate run into it. I almost ran into it, but... God damn it. This code will allow unrestricted access to the minefield thing. Damn it. Well, now we can turn it off. Yeah, I might check. I mean, it's a little bit late, but I might check the mods and see if there's some tweaks. I'd like to make the buffs last longer, for sure. Even if it took more force power. I'd be fine with that. There. Damn, and we get 500 XP for that. Like, that alone makes it worthwhile to find all the codes. TBH. Let's go check the rest of the ship before we keep going this way. Gungans? Oh, God. So what do you think about the Eclipse, Star Wars nerds? I know they didn't show any gameplay or anything, but it's a Quantic Dream game. So, but they've said it's going to be action. So it'll probably be more action than their other games have been. I don't really want to look at upgrades right now. So it's going to be, something like Detroit Become Human. That kind of a deal. A Heavy Rain. I think that could work really well in a Star Wars universe. Like if you're into the whole Star Wars story, which again, I'm not even that into it, but they do tell some good stories, and I think the universe is cool. What do we get? Able to recover the reset program. Okay. But I could get into a story in the like detailed story type game for Star Wars. Both, Sarkron. Both. Yes, I'm a 40-something-year-old woman, but damn it, I still got it like I'm 18. Y'all happen to see that story about the woman, like the 40-year-old woman who basically used her daughter, her like 20-something-year-old daughter's, damn it, the camera's over here. I'm so used to looking up there. The camera's obviously not even there. I just look, my eyes go up there and I don't see the camera, but I don't really think about it. I just look up. I don't really think about it as looking at the camera. Anyway, she took her daughter's like social security number and used it to get into college. And she went to college and posed as her 20-something-year-old daughter because apparently she had some fantasies about going back to college and seducing like younger men. So like she had boyfriends that thought she was in her 20s. It was a pretty amusing story. I mean, sad, I guess, but yes, the game, we had to do a dance thing And I'm like, shit, yeah, I'm keeping this outfit on. I look good, damn it. Oh, we need to go to upload. Check the program called Reset. So restarts the system with its initial defaults. Maybe dangerous. Everything's dangerous, baby. Reset. Okay, so that basically turns everything back on. Okay. I will shut down the mine. We already did that. I don't know why you'd want to reset. Maybe the power distribution thing. Interesting. Why? That's the thing, is like she apparently like had this thing where she wanted to go back to college and bang college-age men and stuff like that. Or I guess and live college again. Or maybe she never lived it. Like maybe she didn't get to go to college for whatever reason. So like she wanted to go have that experience. But she made it 2 years in. Like, she was 2 years into it. But she might be going to jail because it was more, not the college part, but something to do with the finances. Because she got scholarships and everything. So I think it might be more to do with that kind of, and using, you know, her daughter's security number. I don't know. I'm guessing she stole the daughter's ID so she could pass off as the 20 thing. So it wasn't just going to college. She wanted to go like as a younger woman. Like, and she, you know, she did all of it. Like they showed pictures of her Instacart or Instacart, her damn it, come on. I hate when that happens. Her Instagram where she had like the filters on, like the dog filters and shit. You know, that whole crap. Like she went all out. Living her dream, damn it. Alright, we don't need the security console. Criminal justice major. I don't think so. Because she'd be like, oh shit, I can get into a lot of trouble for this. This thing that I'm doing actively, but I'm not gonna stop. High security door? We'll see. I like how you hack it just by waving your hands in front of it. Master hacker. Angelina Jolie up in here. Joel and Ari is drinking. I mean, she made it 2 years. Like, you'd think she would have gotten caught within, like, the first 6 to 12 months, but she was going for a while. Oh, okay. It's just more stuff. We're done with more stuff. Okay, we can go back now. Oh, not that. But yeah, I'd love. I'm trying to think other games that I would like to play once I got a 3080. I mean, I'll probably play Eden Ring no matter what. But I definitely would prefer to have the newer graphic cards for that. I want to play God of War again, but I probably won't stream it. Because it's so long. And we've already played it once. So, like, to stream such a long game again would be a little bit nuts. Alright, it says the mines are off, but I don't believe this. We did that before. Elden, whatever. Elder Ring. I'm going to start calling it Elder Ring. Just to piss off the from people. Oh, that's what I did. I turned that back on. Well, let's turn that back off again. Where was it? All y'all looked the damn same. Would they really call force fields force field in this world? Because, I mean, it's not using the force. Damn it, the camera's still over there. I'm just thinking of, like, older games. Or not older, but, you know. Past games, I guess, that I would go back and play. Hey, can you see if
Life is yours.
this mines are fixed? Hey, they actually are turned off now.
I hear you.
Still, though, stand back. I forget.
Yes.
If you move, if you tell them to do something like this and then move, they won't finish the action. Okay. That's fine then. I can live without them. But it actually disabled those. I'm shocked. I had to really get in this door's ass before it would give me the options. Ray shields? Wow, you are a nerd. Imagine a nerd in this chat. What? What? Skill too low? Excuse me. Have you seen my skills? I got a 22, bitch. God. Yeah, I know. Go away, pop-up. This is the most annoying fucking pop-up of all time. Go away! And you can't, like, click it away. It's so tedious. It must have been the gloves. Who has them? Wait, why am I on you? I don't care about you. I mean, I do care about you. You're an important person and all that, I guess. Damn. Well then, fucking bash it open. You bash it open because you can actually attack shit. Actually, well, hold on.
The honor is mine.
We have a security tunneler. We have a bunch of them, actually. Keep forgetting I even have those. Access code droid controller. At this point, I don't know how useful that is. Giving it to us that late. Primary power system. So that's where we can turn all this shit off. Open this just for the hell of it. Do not use the tunneler, please. So then you must be excited then for the new Eclipse. Because, I mean, if anybody's going to make a story-heavy game, it's going to be Quantic Dream. Now, if the story going to be good or not, who knows, but... droids... shut them down. Again, I don't even know why you would. At this point, you've probably killed all of the droids in the thing. So why even give you that option here? Doesn't make any sense. Access primary power supply. Status active with no support. Docking hatch shield. That's the one we gotta to get out. So now we should, because we're on the bridge. Cutting oxygen power supply. No, wait, god damn it. Jason? Jason! Jason! I played that game a little bit. I didn't get very far. But, of course, when we got to that, I got to that part, I fucking used the shit out of that. The Duros Bounty Hunter. Oh, they can stand in the mines. But I can't.
Yes.
Oh, there. Okay. I was looking at the wrong thing.
My life is yours.
Yeah, it is. I love having to get in their rectum to be able to use my shit. Oh, there's more shit over here. That guy's just like, nope, I'm gonna wait till they get in here. Oh. Did she go down? Almost. She probably will. Don't have the energy resist just to absorb a bit more damage. Oh, nice. Just don't run into the... There you go. Well, she cleared it out for me. It's for the best, really.
This shall not stop us for long. I hear you.
Okay, old lady, you can come up a bit. Jesus. The horrors of being an AI melee companion. Beyond, I didn't see anything being on Beyond. Other than, is that the one that they obviously made the one character look like the girl from Juno or something? I remember that part.
My life is yours.
Damn. She is doing good. I mean, she had Force Lightning at the end there, but she's doing very respectable damage, especially with the haste. Which I don't know if she gets 2 attacks with the haste or not. Hey, it's the quadruple suns. Wait, how are you alive?
Yeah,
he fucking sucks. Actually, no.
My life is yours.
Damn. On one hand, it's nice that they don't, like almost every other like boss fight type thing, make them immune to fear and stuff. On the other hand, holy shit, does it make them a lot easier to murder.
I hear you.
What part of melee attack is in that rotation? I'm curious.
The honor is mine. This one will fall.
God, they got completely destroyed. Holy shit. That was brutal. My God. Like, I thought they were going to be at least fairly beefy, but holy shit. Plus, the guy in here wasn't paying any attention. So even 32 damage when they save. Get in there, Grandma. Get in with your stick. Your walking cane. Good job. Oh, no, that was Visa's. Sorry. I was going to say her powers, or her pets. Like, that's a weird thing to use. Ooh, Twilight Spinning Blade. And the other one? Ooh. Should she wield the blades of those she bested? Let's see, it's plus 18, plus 16 on the attack here. Damage is not great. On hit, attribute damage. Strength DC of 18. That's a pretty good DC. Just for the hell of it, yeah. I want her to use those blades. I'm assuming they're the same. Oh, no, they're not. This one has extra damage. Put this one in the main hand. Because that one should hit more often. Just due to hit chance. Plus 17, plus 16, yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah, looking badass. She basically looks like our character did in the last one, I think. Yeah, we haven't got a lightsaber yet. They definitely dragged that part out. Which, I'm at odds at that. Like, part of it, I kind of like it, because they're, you know, make it so that when you do get it, it's going to be like, oh, shit, yeah. We got our lightsaber. But on the other hand, it's kind of annoying. Good lord. Animations are actually pretty sweet. Rogue Control would hate it. Actually, in sword fighting, if you twisted and turned and rolled like that, you'd actually end up dead. They did not fight like that. They did not. That's what Rogue Control sounds like. Movies and video games have ruined the depiction of what actual melee combatants fighting was like. I hope he does show up. It's more fun to make fun of him if he's here. It's no fun to make us fun of somebody when they're not around.
The honor is mine.
I thought the old woman went down. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, how did she die? But she didn't. He's like, whoa, whoa, hold up. This sucks. Just beat up the old lady first. He can't talk shit back because he knows it's true. That's his complaint about every combat system ever. Is that, oh, it's not realistic. Like, you can be fighting dragons, you can be shooting fireballs out of your hand. None of that shit matters. Taking out griffins doesn't matter. But the minute your character rolls to avoid an attack, oh no, that's too much. I can't immerse myself in this anymore. It's too much. It's too far. They've thrown realism straight out the window. He'd have literally nothing to say. Because you know it's true. You know he's bad about that shit. There we go. We had to check. We might not be in hard, but I think I might have lowered the difficulty to normal. Because we were... The quadruple sons, we wrecked their shit. Kaboom! Hell yeah, that's what Star Wars is about. Shit blowing up in space. I'm sure the guy's still alive. I only wish he'd suffered more. But Zez Kai-El wasn't aboard the yacht. We've lost him. I'm trying to go skip through the dialogue faster. I'm like giving it enough time for people to read it. But it's very, it's like all of it, right? Like sometimes it'll be 3 words and he'll for like 30 seconds. But then sometimes there'll be a paragraph and he'll make the noise for like 3 seconds. All right, so he knows where he can be found. You will take me there, bitch. How'd you smuggle that out? Do I want to know?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
How'd you get on my ship?
I'm afraid I do not understand what you mean.
Why would I want this droid?
As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
Yeah, I don't think we really did. I mean, he probably wasn't even on that ship. How do I know it won't try to kill me?
I cannot harm you. You are the key to saving the Republic. Pray that you do not prove yourself otherwise.
Goto has joined the party. He has special powers over droids and cannot set off mines. Oh. Maybe I should shut it down.
That would be unfortunate. I would nearly lose a droid, while you would lose your entire ship and a sizable chunk of whatever planet you were on when you tripped the failsafe detonator.
Maybe you're bluffing.
Oh yes, I excel at that. Regardless, testing it would benefit neither of us, I assure you. Do not be concerned. The detonator is primed only when the droid's behavior core is tampered with. If we enter combat, such actions will not trigger an explosion. As much as I need you, you will find you will need me as well, and this droid will prove useful on your journey.
Zez Kael is waiting for us. Enough talk.
So you have returned from exile, though I do not know why. You were always difficult to read, when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you. But I can sense the death of others upon your hands. I know
Lots.
this will end. But I will answer your questions, if only for some measure of peace. In exchange, I wish only the answer to one. Why have you done this to the Jedi? Was it revenge or something more?
He's like, I always knew there was something off about you as I'm in like a bikini and a weird, bizarre-ass Protoss mask. Do you think I am the one killing the Jedi?
But you are. Whatever this threat is, it leaves echoes in the Force, wounds that do not heal. It is something we had never
Those
felt
boots,
before,
though.
until you stood before us in judgment, and we exiled you.
If I could have done this, I would have.
You are more involved than you know. Whatever is striking at us, it is something tied to you, something you had experienced and survived. Some of us sought to understand you, to find you. It seems we succeeded, even though we thought you were lost to us. Now, as we hoped, you have returned, and you know nothing that could help us. Such irony.
I have other questions. I didn't actually have any questions, but
I will.
where are all the Jedi?
They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan.
Plan?
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few. And I have not heard from them in some time.
Atris is on Telos.
Atris, but I had thought she had gone to Qatar with the others.
You sound surprised. I mean, obviously.
Yes, she holds the last of the Jedi teachings. It is good she survived.
Why didn't you go to Qatar?
I had not finished my investigations here, and I did not wish to reveal myself. There was nothing I could do. Very well.
What happened to them being the Jedi, I guess?
It is a long story, but there is no harm in you knowing, and someone should know.
Sit back, kids. Story time.
Remained after the Jedi Civil War, barely 100 in number. Then, even that 100 began to vanish, in places where the Force seemed blind. The only pattern we determined is that when Jedi gathered, they were seen no more. At the last Jedi conclave on the Miraluka world of Qatar, the entire planet was wiped out, an entire race destroyed, because the Jedi chose to gather there. It was only then that we realized we were facing something far more powerful than we knew how to fight.
Is that why you hid?
We could not allow the fact that when we gathered, we placed everything around us at risk. A Jedi's life is sacrifice, but we cannot allow our presence or actions to endanger others. And we cannot fight an enemy that will not reveal itself. But any Jedi, anyone who is strong in the Force, who attempted to track down such a threat, vanished without a trace.
That makes no sense.
It does, but you must step back to see it. Whatever this threat was, it was targeting us and everything around us. Yet it was somehow weak enough that it was afraid to confront us openly. If it believed us defeated, then perhaps it would finally show itself. It was a faint hope, but it was the best we had. It was Kavar's plan. He was always the greatest tactician among us, and had seen war more than the rest of us. Very well.
I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer, nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know. Very well.
I mean, I'm living it, kind of, so... Why are you on Nar Shaddaa?
I had thought perhaps that here upon the Smuggler's Moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered.
That's not the only reason you came here to hide.
No, you are right. That is not the whole truth.
That was an awareness
It is difficult
check.
to detect a Force user on Nar Shaddaa, and I knew it. This threat we face, it leaves wounds in the Force when it strikes. It leaves nothing.
And you were afraid.
To live life without the Force, to vanish and die and leave only an echo, it was terrifying. To be connected to all life around you, then to have it stripped, I can only imagine what it must have been like for you. But even that imagining cannot compare with the truth. But there is more than that. On Nar Shaddaa, one cannot escape what was left from the Jedi Civil War. From the failure of the Masters, from our failure to properly train Jedi, came disaster. And I wondered if perhaps the teachings of the Jedi had been our failing all along. There have been so many failures by teachers who believed in the code with all their being. Master Arca failed Ulic, as Master Boss failed Exar Kun, as Kay and Zar and the others of the Council failed Revan and Malak. For all the acts we do to preserve the galaxy, from such an arrogance that all we do is right and just, I wonder if there is a counter-effect that is created that strikes back at us. Exar Kun, Ulic Keldroma, Malak, Revan, you, all Jedi. There is something wrong in the Force, a wound, a sound that is growing, like a scream. You can hear it echo on Nar Shaddaa. Sometimes when the moon is on orbit, it is a frightening thing to feel, that perhaps being connected to all life is not enlightenment at all, but simply another doom. And I think that maybe, perhaps, to forsake the Force as you did, to cut loose our bonds, may not be the wrong thing to do. You taught me something important in the Council Chamber long ago, Exile, and it has stayed with me all these years. You were right to do what you did. Everything you did.
Really?
Very well.
Why did you cut me off from the Force?
Is that what you think? We did no such thing, but it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past, yes. It is a rare sentence, and to my knowledge it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different. I am not certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not, and I do not know if they even live. Does it matter? It seems your power has returned. Perhaps the loss was not a loss at all.
Basically misplaced the Force is all it was.
Well.
At the end of the trial, or end of my trial, you and the other master said something had happened to me. What was it?
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it. And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing. Very well.
I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to kill this guy or not. Probably. I mean, if we can get him in the party, nah. I mean, if we get, I kind of like the idea of getting him in the party if we can. Probably not, but if we get him in the party and like corrupt into the dark side, that would be awesome. But probably not bother. Do you know anything of force bonds and how to end them?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Vrook could not ignore it, which is saying something.
I develop a bond with another, one that is lethal to us both.
That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
How do I end it?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war.
Sorry, I keep messing with my hands. My hands are sweating really hard for some reason.
Very well.
Just something about a balding man with the hair around it just drives me wild. No, actually, it looks like you don't really have much of a choice. I guess because we're so dark side, we have to kill him, which is fine. I haven't heard enough. Prepare to die. Kill. Wow, what a little bitch.
His force powers. He is desperate to finish you quickly, so he uses a potent form of the Force. Defeat him by going on the defensive and absorbing his attacks with the Force. He will quickly run out of energy, and then you can finish him easily.
Maybe he needs some Force Viagra.
You think to learn anything from my death? Then you are wrong.
If you think I am done with you, you're the one who's wrong.
If battle is the only thing you yet learn from me, then that is the only victory this day. What are you waiting for?
I merely wish to see how you held the blade. First to mock it, then use it to kill you.
So, it is as Kavar feared. You have taken what you have learned of the Jedi and used that knowledge against us. Come, that form is still new to you. Let us see if you have the years to back it up.
Oh, whoa, okay. He just instant kills. Sure. Oh, for God's sakes. Didn't think to maybe put an autosave in there. They hadn't developed autosave technology yet. Oh man, all this fucking dialogue and shit? Jesus Christ. Maybe some autosave, boys. I did the buffs. Hopefully they would last
So
until...
you have returned.
I mean, I don't think we got any, like, or dark force powers, because I'm not going to go through all those fucking dialogues again.
Not some now.
Of course. I think I can save in a new slot here. I'm doing this for defense. Yeah, there's a bunch of dialogue too, is what's annoying about it.
Note the strength.
But I don't think we got anything from going through the options, like dark side points or whatever. The other thing I was wondering, I know at some point in the game you can pick like an advanced class. I'm hoping like this isn't picking the advanced class. I don't think it is though.
If
And we'll go with this one this time. Your lightsaber form speaks volumes, and so will your death.
so, it is as
He says the same thing. All right, so let's. Of course, it wiped my fucking buffs again. This fucking Highlander. My perceptions feel strange, expanded. You get high off of his death?
It is something the Sith, the assassins that stalk us, can do. It is of the dark side, the ability to feed on life. The Force, the closer one comes to it, it makes them stronger for a time.
But how do I know how to do it?
Not all techniques in the Force are learned through practice and training. This is something instinctual, born from experience. It is a way that they fill the hollow places where the Force used to be.
Maximum force points increased. Nice. I mean, at this point, honestly, force points aren't even that important for us. Just because we've got so much regen and so much base, and we mostly use our dark side powers, so we're not really using much. And our charisma is high, so when we don't use dark side powers, it's not draining that much. But, it's nice to have. Did we finish all the quests on this planet? Okay. We still need... Oh, we can make our lightsaber now. I mean, not that it really matters, to be honest, since we don't use it, but, I mean, we gotta have a lightsaber. So we need to go find that guy again, because we have enough to make our lightsaber, which is nice. You've been a thorium trader named Lasov. His contract on Arshidon never showed up, so he can't sell his cargo. Without the money from the trade, he can't pay the required docking fees, so won't let him depart. I mean, I don't know how to do that one, Darksidey. New fuel source. I don't think we've met anybody who can do that. I don't think. We still need to find this Rhodian female named Gita. I think we have the droid chassis, but we don't have the processor. We need to go when we go back to the ship. We need to do that. Can I take his saber? Oh shit! Did I loot him? I don't think I did. Oh, I can't take anything. Yeah, they don't let you loot sabers in this one, at least so far. I'm guessing the minute I make my own saber, suddenly all the Jedi and the Sith will drop theirs. I made my in the Old Republic, the MMO. I made my character a Twi'lek. Kind of going for that. Like I didn't even know what her name was. I had to look it up. The I guess pretty. I would think pretty famous Twi'lek Sith, the one with like the black and the red. And I only know her because I saw like a lot of cosplays at Dragon Con and whatnot of her and various things. But you can't do dark red skin by default. I found you can unlock, like they have like a, end game, what do you call it? Like barber basically, and you can change your skin and all that. But to unlock the dark red one for that is like really expensive. So they knew. They knew people would want to unlock that for that reason. So they, I mean, it's a lot of in-game credits. It's not like real money, I don't think. But you're not as funny as you think, Vaga. I do not have Gato here, but rest assured, he will trouble you no longer. Achievement unlocked. Oil. Oh, he's got the oil, I think. By the way, I just had a brilliant idea. I mean, most of them are brilliant, to be fair. But I had a brilliant idea. Because I was like, man, I like the Hutts. The Hutts are probably the coolest race in Star Wars, right? Everybody agrees with that. And I'm like, man, I want to play a game where you play as a Hutt. But you're not really going to be strolling around and getting in adventures with this, right? Unless you're in like a weird, like a little Hutt chair. But then I was like, well, how could you make that work? Well, you have a game where you play as a Hutt, but it's a management game. So you've got like your valid businesses, like the Pazak dens and the strip joints, but you also have like your like the criminal, like drug smuggling, and it's like a management game, but you play as a Hutt. That'd be awesome. Covered a Hutt in salt? I think they'd be fine. Nice plan. So you have to check that. Can I? Oh, right. We have this bowl, but we can't really do anything with it. We need to get some kind of poison. I wonder if we could buy one from a vendor. Or if it's like we had to talk to somebody to get it. Let's see, those are the pylons. We never could get back here, right? Because this door doesn't even have an option to get back there. I think it's the same deal down here. Wait, it's console only? What would be the point of that? Oh yeah, you can't get into either one of those. So there's no transitions over here. Oh, there is one right there. Refugee landing pad. Flop house. Let's go see what's up here first. Yeah, I want to play as a Hutt. I want to look more into the Hutts. Oh, this is the... Oh, that's the bar. No, that's a pain in the dick. Too much of a pain. Can't be arsed. I do need to make some med packs, though. Once we get Kira back, since she's got the highest healing, first aid, whatever you want to call it, she can make them the easiest. I believe. Is there an area we haven't been to yet? Almost feel like there is, but... I'm going to go to the Ebon Hawk just so I can grab our other party members and then come back out. What question? What Saturday question? You guys are all fucking purple, so it's hard to keep up with the text. You don't get to all pick purple and then complain if I missed your message. It's just too fucking bad. Oh, we can talk to that guy about getting a lightsaber made too. I think he's in here.
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
You're free all the time, bitch. I've brought up GTFO to the group. They haven't been super responsive to that. Like, I don't think they're necessarily against it. Well, Urias isn't crazy about shooters. I'm not sure about the others. It did just hit 1.0, so that's good. I didn't realize it was the Payday 2 devs.
General, I want to talk to you.
Make it quick.
Maybe the others don't know what's happening, but I can see what's going on, and the others have felt it too.
And what makes you think I care?
You can't hide it, General. Just look at your face.
No, what face?
The Jedi who looked like you during and after the war. It's that woman. You have to get away from her. She'll destroy you.
You're wrong about Kha'Ryn. I control Kha'Ryn. She does not control me.
Careful, General. You don't know what she wants, and she's got some goal. I'm sure of it.
Well, no shit.
Something you wanted me for?
Do I have all the lightsaber parts I need?
Let me see what you have. That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
A little me time? Maybe a little bubble bath with the workbench? What kind of light? God damn it. Hold on. I was trying to click out. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Because I was trying to click out, but the thing popped up right as I did it. That's annoying. Let's see how it looks. I mean, it's yellow, which is not great. And again, I don't really care about the dual wield. Sure. We'll stick with that. That was the worst timing on that. That's fine. What dark side? What are you talking about, bitch? You can't even see my face. Shut up. Another point in wisdom. God, we're getting +8. Not even including other feats. We're getting +8 on all of our saving throws. Or enemy saving throws against our abilities. So sick. Persuade. Security. We keep running into problems with security. So I'm going to pump that up a bit. We have security tunnelers, though, actually, so let's wait on that. Computer use, though. That I do want to get high up for computer spikes and whatnot. +2 to attack rolls wouldn't be terrible. This isn't useful anymore. That's the main good positive thing about having a lightsaber is now I can actually deflect attacks. No power is really jumping out. That's the group one. I don't really need that one. Might do this, the force resistant thing. Let me look at other stuff. Because again, that's probably going to be our biggest troubles. And we're probably more likely to be solo. So we can't... that actually might be a single target buff too. So it might not be that great. So it might be worth picking up. This resurrects people. which I don't really care about because it's all about me, not about them trying to hog my spotlight. What if you can use mind? It doesn't say that you can use mind trick in conversation, so yeah, we'll go with that force resistant thing. Because there's nothing else that's sexier. I mean, the battle meditation's actually not bad, but I'm more concerned about going solo against like tougher Sith and stuff, so I need my own protection. Because again, damage-wise, we're totally okay. I hate you can't switch to other characters while you're on the ship, because you want to use them to make other items. You don't necessarily want to use your main character to make a lot of items. Shut up, Wookie. He's like, but I didn't even say anything. I don't know why I'm even looking at this. Yeah, can't even make a different color. That's what matters. Because I'm assuming none of these will actually help us since we're casters. Nah. Do you read the... I don't know if you... do you read the books, Sarkon, for Star Wars? Like, are you a real... Because we've had this problem before, where you said you were a Mass Effect fan, but you weren't even reading the books. And even I read most of the books. I didn't read all of them. But... Did you read this? Have you read any of the Star Wars? Have you read all the Star Wars books? Because until you've read every single Star Wars book that's ever been made, you're not really a true fan. Can I upgrade my bikini here? Holy shit, I actually can. Let's see, +1 versus all of that. I'd rather have the immunity, actually, versus fire and cold. Damage immunity Sonic. Defense bonus, but lose dexterity. I mean, our dexterity is already shit. Oh, we're just going to... Computer spikes. We have 5. It's not terrible. Yeah, only 12 to make some, so we'll make a couple. Security tunnels. We have plenty of security tunnel lures, especially because we have good skill in that. I looked through a lot of the upgrades and whatnot. Like a lot of them, I don't know. I feel like there's only like 1 or 2 that I actually like. These versus energy are pretty good, just because you fight so many enemies that have like blasters, but there's like 230 something to create them, which is pretty intense. We might make one later for what's her face. If this is a shorter stream, I'll wait on that. I don't want to talk to Hanhar. It's like, oh god. Let's see what Kha'Ryn has to say, I guess.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not?
Yeah, I did. It was Vista's master. He can feel my presence through the Force.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of the Sith marauders who seek strength in war and their rage. Or is it the ways of darkness and shadow that you seek?
Darkness.
The power that comes from striking unseen and sensing weaknesses in others. The ways of the assassins of the Sith. Or perhaps your way lies with the Sith and the heart of their darkness. To recognize what strength is and bring that strength to those that follow you and those that defy you. The way of a Sith Lord.
So I'm guessing Marauder is more like melee type powers, Assassin is more like stealth hiding, and Sith Lord is just caster. So, I mean, I'm already a Sith Lord, but we might as well make it official, I guess.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
You have become a prestige class and taken your first steps to learning the higher mysteries of the Force. All right, let's check and make sure that's right. I think I did level up first. Sith Lord, fuck yeah. Persuade. Our repair is getting pretty low, comparatively. You've been granted the following feats: weapon-focused lightsaber, prestige sense, and dark side corruption. Prestige sense, dark side corruption. Prestige sense, what is that? It is, though more involved with other aspects of the Force, Jedi sense continues to improve somewhat for both Jedi Masters and Sith Lords. They gain +2 defense at level 1 and an additional +2 for every subsequent 8 levels. These bonuses stack with those of the Jedi sense but are determined separately for each class. Okay. Dark side corruption. A Sith Lord's command of the dark side is so great that it influences his companions. Some are weak and will grow more corrupt. Others find new resolve from a Sith Lord's influence and become even more aligned with the light. A Sith Lord's corruption grows in strength as they grow in power. Nice. I like corrupting people that I'm around. It is a banana saber. You have every single one on audiobook? They all have audiobooks? That alone is pretty impressive that they all have that. Let's see. What else? What other feat? Plus damage with lightsabers. Yeah, no, I'm good though. Thank you though. The only reason I would want to stick with one is because you can get these finesse ones that, or there's one that makes it so you have higher defense if you got one saber. That would be one reason to pick those. But other than that, actually, man, we're kind of out of feats. Let's get toughness. You use a little bit more hit points, especially since we're not wearing a ton of armor. Crush opposition. Ooh, I like that. Power saps the will of every enemy within a 15-meter radius of the target enemy. The target suffers -1 to hit and -1 to future will saves. Enemies can resist this effect with a will save against a DC of 5 plus blah, 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 blah. In fact, that's 45 seconds. If the player chooses to walk the path of the light side, the power will no longer function. Well, that's not a possibility. Still no Force Lightning. Can we even upgrade that yet? No. All right, well, we'll get this other defensive one. Force Immunity. Powers offers very good protection from direct Force power attacks of Jedi opponents, possibly negating. Okay. We'll go that route. And we will go with the Battle Meditation upgrade. So does this one keep it separate? Because I think in the last game, didn't it, like, once you switched over, you started leveling in the second class? But you couldn't, like, switch back and forth or anything? Yeah, Jedi Counselor 16, Sith Lord 1. Because I remember to, like, optimize, people were saying get to X level, but then never level again until you get that option to go the prestige class. Oh, is it? Damn it, I just changed that. But no, they should be going to 8. They should be going to 8 Saturday. I even double checked that, but apparently I didn't double check it hard enough. All right, let's go talk to... Oh, wait. We can get at least one more part of this. Reinforce the chassis. It looks like it will make its chest stop sparking, which is a minor relief. Damn. We only need one more thing. And we got it. We got HK. And it's going to be hard to decide who I want